Sometimes you just have to follow your heart. You got to listen to this quiet voice within that we learned so well to tune down. When you try to talk yourself out of it, you change a job, you get a new hobby, you travel to a close-by city, but this thought keeps coming back. It's been 4 years, and you still want to do this.
Hello, I am in Bali.
You might be wondering, why Bali? Bali to me has always been this high-vibe place. I wanted to come here for longer than just 2 weeks. I wanted to come and live here for a while and absorb all the energy this island has to offer. I took a long leave at work, packed my suitcase, and here we go. I'm in Seminyak now. I've been here for 2 weeks, traveling between Kuta, Seminyak, Canggu and Uluwatu, and it's been quite special. As a young woman who's quite curious but a little bit insecure, it's been quite a journey full of realizations. Number 1. Safety. This world is full of beautiful people with pure intentions and a golden heart. When you're traveling alone though, people can be in this holiday mood, like, I'm here temporarily, I don't care, it's fine to use others and take advantage of them for a moment. I don't want us to become their prey. Even if it's not going to put you in real danger, it still can be very traumatizing to be left alone at night or having to put up with something you don't want to just because you're very scared. You are the only person who's going to look after yourself, and I would make no compromise here. I met here someone via Bumble. He came to me and we went to a few places for a drink. Then he proposed to drive 20 minutes to a place that he really likes. Well, he proposed to grab a taxi to drive to that place, to be fair, but I had little cash on me. My card would not work occasionally and my phone had only 6% battery. I said no, but he got very upset, blaming me for thinking that he's a bad guy from a dysfunctional family. We have zero control over what other people are going to think. We can only control our own actions, and in this situation I can only control what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do, and I clearly communicated that. And the rest, like how he perceived the situation, is really up to him, because he perceived the situation through the lenses of his own distorted reality. I have zero control over it.
On the same note, if you're meeting someone from Bumble or Tinder or someone you're meeting for the first time, don't share the location of the hotel where you're staying. If they go like, hey, tell me where you're staying, I'm gonna come and pick you up, you can always share a location of a nearby restaurant so they wouldn't know where exactly you're staying.
Number 2. Awkwardness. During my first days here, I felt weird being alone, going to places completely by myself. I thought everyone else had someone but me. I vividly remember being in this awesome place, directly by the beach, with live music playing my favorite songs, and not being able to share this gorgeous moment with someone special. It doesn't have to be romantically, but just a dear friend or family member. I sensed the void inside again, this deep sorrowness and loneliness, and I looked around and everyone seemed to have a partner or a group of friends or family around, and it was only me who was sitting on a poof chair completely by myself. After this day, after I've gone through this experience, the intensity of this feeling subsided, and I started noticing heaps of solo travelers. Do you know what selective attention is? If I'm planning to buy a Mercedes car, I'm gonna notice Mercedes cars everywhere. And I'm gonna think, oh, it's a sign. I definitely need to buy a Mercedes car right now. Well, not necessarily. This is just how my mind selectively chooses this car and suppresses all other irrelevant input. Here it was the same thing. I was focusing too much on couples and groups as I was trying to prove, see, everyone is happy and social, and it's only me being completely by myself here. Somehow I managed to change my mindset from, I'd like to share this moment with someone, to, I'm so happy to be here and explore how I'm feeling, and I am learning a lot about myself right now. Keep this in mind for when you feel lonely. Number 3. Decisions.
When you're traveling with someone, there is a lot of aligning involved. I cannot simply wake up and go to another city without consulting with my travel buddy prior to that.
There is some fun or power or freedom, whatever you want to call it, in spontaneously deciding for yourself what you want to do in this day.
Do I want to stay in bed the whole day? I can. Do I want to go to the beach? Sure. One day I woke up, packed my stuff and took a taxi to Uluwatu.
I had breakfast there and spent a splendid day doing stuff that I wanted to do. Another day I woke up and decided to join a yoga class at 8 a.m. Now I'm chilling at this fantastic villa. I'm not even planning on leaving it to explore the surroundings or check out new places. I just want to be here by myself, enjoying solitude and my own company. Number 4. Meet other women. I feel very strongly for women's solidarity. It breaks my heart to see when one woman puts another down. Why? We women had been neglected and put on the background for so long. And even now, it's hard to progress through life as a woman because of unequal pay across genders, double standards for men and women, and when we travel, we have to take our safety much more seriously than a man does. I like women. I like meeting other female travelers. I like learning from them. It's very empowering and reassuring to hear their stories and experiences. I met some girls at the surf camp and some girls on Bumble. There is a friends section there, okay? We really got connected, shared some stories, and I feel that it helped us both feel less lonely and more secure during our travels. This sort of ties back to the point of safety. It's nice to have someone around if you need help. You can always text or call them, and vice versa. It's a privilege to be there for someone if they need your help. Number 5. Fluidity of life. We're taught to believe that one moment should lead to another. If you meet someone you like, this should lead to a friendship or to a relationship. Okay, of course, I'm aware of one-night stands, but it's not meaningful. No one believes that it's meaningful. It's fun, but it's not meaningful. A relationship is only meaningful if it lasts. At least, this is what I used to believe. Now, I completely disagree with this. The moment can still be meaningful and special, even if it doesn't lead to any outcome besides just leaving a mark on your heart. I had most beautiful moments here, both friendship-like and romantically, and I'm not sure if it's gonna lead to anything. In fact, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna see these people ever again in my life. Some of the relationships will be just left here in Bali, but it doesn't make the moments that we had less precious. Quite the opposite. When I could remove any expectations and thoughts like, oh, is it gonna lead anywhere, I could breathe more freely and appreciate the moments to the fullest. I learned to be present, I learned to be in the now and listen to my current sensations instead of constantly wondering what's next.